Hello, welcome to your weekly Soulprint Pick Your Crystal reading. This is for the week of June 25th through July 1st. We are looking at Citrine. I call it Citrine. This is a really cool crystal. It's like purple and black. I'm going to call it purple. And this is a piece of turquoise. Okay. So take a moment, see which one, two, or perhaps all three crystals call out to you. Let's get started. All right, so for the citrine, the moon, Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man. All right. So here we go. So the moon is about emotions. The moon is sometimes about things that are hidden or not clear. But the moon is also about the heart, the emotions. And sometimes it pertains to somebody who is of the astrological sign Cancer. The Ace of Cups is about new beginnings, new emotions, a lot of happiness, a lot of contentment, brand new beginnings. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing you some good luck, some fortune, some karmic blessings. And the Hangman is allowing you to see things from a different perspective. It is allowing you to view things differently. It can also sometimes talk about a delay or things slowing down. So let's take a look at what we've got here. This is talking to me about, I almost want to say, even emotions that were confusing to you or that you didn't understand why you were feeling a certain way, or a situation where you were trying to find out where somebody else's emotions are. Perhaps there was a disagreement or, a family squabble. Perhaps this was in a relationship. But things felt shrouded, almost as if you couldn't get a clear picture of what was going on. That energy is shifting. Okay. And there is going to be some clarity. It feels sort of almost like a new beginning or a tentative new start. It's talking about new beginnings, happiness, and also happiness at home or in your environment. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing you good luck. So, for whatever the situation is that was clouded, that you couldn't see clearly, couldn't get a handle on your own emotions or somebody else's emotions, or you didn't feel like you had all the facts, maybe you were just trying to sort out why. Like, why did that happen? What was that about? Okay? There is going to be a shift coming that allows you to gain some peace of mind, some clarity, and a real sense of optimism and happiness as you move forward. That shift is going to bring you some lovely blessings. It's going to bring you some good luck. It can allow for, very often a prosperous new beginning. It can be about clarity and understanding. So this is a positive energy flow. And what you have here is just a reminder that maybe this whole process was so that you could see things from a different perspective, maybe somebody else's perspective, or maybe you gained clarity of your own perspective. And the other cautionary note here is that even though there is excitement and things are moving forward and everything looks great, and there are blessings coming to you. Don't run before you can crawl. Never mind walk, okay? This is about pacing yourself. It's about looking at things with clarity from a new perspective. It's about seeing the other side or both sides. So this reading, the energy of this reading really is about some sort of an emotional healing, recovery, or clarity. And that really does feel like if it's not at the beginning stages of it, it is on the horizon. So we definitely have growth here, deeper understanding, far more clarity, and some good luck or serendipity along the way. All right, let's take a peek at the purple stone. We have the King of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Sun. All right. So, very often the King of Swords is sometimes it's connected to law or government or documentations. It can also be connected to ambitions or thoughts. The Seven of Cups is about, sometimes it denotes sort of a sense of confusion, like feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you have to make choices and you're not sure about the choices you want to make. But it also is about having an abundance of choices, having too many choices, so that it's very hard for you to kind of sort out what or where you want to put your focus. It is about, in some ways, almost sort of keeping a little bit of a poker face while you assess and figure out what is going on, what that looks like. The Seven of Pentacles is about assessing. Okay, it is about looking at things. It is often about work or patience rewarded. It can be very good news financially. It can be finding some clarity in terms of your finances, etc. And the Sun, of course, is the ultimate card of happiness, success, peace, love, etc. So what this is telling me now, it could be a bunch of things. One, this could pertain to documents or government. So perhaps you were waiting for some sort of approval, or perhaps insurance or a payout, something like that. Understand that that will bring you, whatever this clarity is, that's going to bring you maybe perhaps more options than you thought you had. And you're being sort of cautioned to say, even though there is good abundance here and things look very positive for you, slow down. Don't rush. Don't make a bunch of choices and decisions sort of before you have finished assessing, before you have gathered all of the facts. Ultimately, when you slow down and you find clarity with what the King of Swords represents, when you slow down, do some assessing, make your decision, clear away the confusion, that is going to take you to a place of great happiness, great sense of peace and love and joy and all the wonderful emotional things. Now, if this King of Swords is not necessarily pertaining to documentation or, an insurance claim, a settlement of some kind, it can very much also be about you coming to understand your own ambitions, the way you are thinking your thoughts. And again, taking a look at those ambitions, taking a look at what it is you want, and assessing and finding clarity. Because it is important to go through this clarity and assessment part, because it sits between the king and the sun. And so this is the starting point. But these two have to be accomplished, that clarity, that assessing, that figuring out what works for you, what doesn't work for you. This could be about some financial abundance coming your way. And again, the need to have clarity about what you're going to do with that abundance. But ultimately, you end up in a place of great happiness. And it feels peaceful. It feels like contentment. And it feels like being able to welcome in or draw forward some of the blessings and the goodness that you want in your world. And let's look at turquoise. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Three of Cups. Okay. So the Eight of Pentacles, often talks about working hard, being diligent. But sometimes it can talk about a new job, a new beginning. It can talk about a new, kind of money-making venture from an existing talent. So maybe this is about something that you have or you do within your own life, and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I could find a way to market this, to make some money from it. Maybe this is about simply staying the course and being patient and knowing that ultimately all things will work out as they should. And I can say that with a fair bit of confidence because you're followed by the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is, of course, that victory card. It is about success, achievement, promotions. It is about people looking up to you, recognition. All right? And that recognition brings you a new beginning. It brings you a new start because the Fool is about, taking chances. It is about that leap of faith. It is about moving beyond your comfort zone and trusting that that's going to take you to where you need to go or where you want to be. And Three of Cups is about, it's about the celebration, right? It's about happiness. It's about achievement. Very often it can be about family type celebrations, announcements, that kind of thing. It can simply be about goddess power, finding support within your close circle of female friends or female energy. So what this is telling me is that there is some recognition or some success or achievement that has sort of been long overdue, but you've been working at it. You haven't given up. You keep moving forward, all right? And that is going to bring you, that recognition and success is going to bring you a new opportunity. And that new opportunity is going to take you to a place of greater happiness and greater achievement. So while this is not exclusive to a work or a business environment, that is sort of the energy around it, is that feeling of, having worked hard or figured out a new way to market something, finding the recognition, finding a new start or a new beginning, and then ultimately that success and that happiness coming forward from that. So be patient. Stay the course and know that changes in a positive way are on their way to you. And simply recognizing that attitude of exciting new change, of recognition, of trusting that wonderful things are on the way, that energetically allows the rest of it to flow much more easily because you are in an optimistic, positive, and clear-sighted state of mind. Alrighty. Thank you ever so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed your weekly reading, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, have a really great week. Bye.